welcome to week 1 waiver wire pickups. The first guy we have to pick up this week is Eli Mitchell from the San Francisco 49ers. Now, look, this guy had like 19 carries, over 100 yards. He was dominant in the 49ers backfield. And the one bad thing about the 49ers is that their backfield is always a rotation. You never know who's going to be top dog there. Trey Sermon was a healthy scratch for the game, so we're going to have to wait to see what happens there. But Mitchell is somebody that you have to pick up because you never know what's going to happen, and you always could get a breakaway running back with them. So I highly recommend getting him. He's the top of my pickups this week. Okay, he seems to be available in a lot of leagues. I don't know how this is, but Nelson Agholor for the New England Patriots, if he's available, get him. He had 7 targets. He did pretty well. He had a touchdown and 70-some yards. Mac Jones looked good. The Miami's defense is pretty decent. So with a better matchup, he might be able to produce this year for you. He did well last year with the Raiders, so could do it this year with the Patriots as well. The raving running back situation. If you didn't pick up Williams already, you should have got him already, but he's probably not going to be available. Latavius Murray is the guy that I would get then. He got out-touched at the beginning of the Monday night game, but then after the break, he basically outdid Williams in carries or touches 10-9. So he is someone that you might want to look at, especially with him having experience, and he is a really good running back. If we're looking at defenses, if Arizona is available in your league, get him. Okay, Chandler Jones had 5 sacks in the game. That was absolutely crazy. I highly recommend getting the Arizona defense if you can. I mean, the Bengals defense did pretty well against Minnesota, who they face next week, and then the following week they have Jacksonville. So you could have a 2 good week setup for getting them. My next pickup is going to be Mark Ingram. Okay, look, I think that the Houston Texans are going to be waiver valued. If you have one of those players, I would try to trade them away because they did face Jacksonville. Jacksonville's probably not going to be that good of a team this year. But Mark Ingram got a ton of work. And if you're getting 20-some carries, it doesn't matter if you're on the worst team in the NFL. That's volume equals success in fantasy football. So, he looks like he could be the goal line guy. I mean, 20 to the 20-yard line. I mean, the guy was just getting a ton of work. So if you're desperate for running back, I would look at Mark Ingram. The last guy I'm looking at here is Christian Kirk. He did really well with the Arizona Cardinals. I thought A.J. Green was going to be the second best wide receiver on that team, but it looks like Christian Kirk still has a really good rapport with Murray. So, if Kyler Murray is going to be throwing to you a lot, you're probably going to want to take him. He's someone that maybe I would just want to have on my bench. I'm not for sure if I want to start him right away. And just so you guys keep this on your radar, there's a little glitch going on Yahoo for the wide receiver / tight end for the New Orleans Saints. The last guy we're going to talk about is Jameis Winston. Now, if you're desperate for quarterback, I would go for Matt Stafford first. He's the guy that I want to see. If he's available in your league, get him. I don't think he's available in most leagues, but Jameis Winston probably is. He had 5 touchdowns, but his yardage was very low. It was 148 yards, which is like the lowest ever for a 5-touchdown game since like the 60s or something. So I would probably get Jameis Winston here if you can. Have him on your bench at the backup, only if you need a quarterback. If you have someone like Patrick Mahomes, Kyler Murray, a really great Tom Brady, anybody who's a dominant starter, don't have him as backup. Only get him if you need him, if you went really late on quarterbacks. I think it's a guy that you can pick up, put him on there. Or if you're in 2 quarterback leagues, I'd definitely grab him. But in 2 quarterback leagues, he's probably already snagged up as well. You guys, that's the Hope you guys have a good one. Good luck this week in fantasy. Ready, break.